What's up, everybody? Well, I just wanted to make a quick video and share my camera that I use, as well as a couple of voice recorders, because somebody asked me, what kind of camera do you use for your videos? It's a Lumix G3, a Panasonic, that I bought. I think I did a video about this and it somehow got deleted the other day before I uploaded it. But anyhow, there was another exciting thing that I discovered the other day, because this is the Lumix body. I'm using the one that I just bought as a replacement right now. This one doesn't work anymore, but this is a mirrorless micro 4/3 camera. One of the coolest things that I found out about this camera, and I should have known, of course, but this right here is an old Minolta lens, right? Let's see, a Minolta Rocore 45mm lens. Of course, it has a different fitting. I found out that on Amazon for 10 bucks, I can buy rings, adapter rings, which allow me to fit any Minolta lens and then screw right onto the body of my camera. And yes, they take phenomenal pictures. In fact, it almost turns this little 45mm into a zoom lens just because of the distance it sits from the body. But you know, if you're a photographer, if you like to take, really crisp pictures with a blurred background and everything, yeah, that camera is something else. I love it. Which also allows me to use this lens, which is another one. It's the Soligor 1 2.8 35mm, and I also have like a telephoto lens but it's a Vivitar, so I need to get a different fitting. But anyhow, this camera, this one that I used until it fell apart, I used this to make videos for like probably 3 or 4 years. God, the thing, it was dropped and beaten up so much that I'm shocked that it lasted as long as it did. But anyhow, once the body died, I just bought a new one, and then just used the same old lens. The lens I have on here right now is a Vario 3.5. It's a Lumix lens. It's designed to go with it, and they're digital lenses. The thing about it, no matter if you want to get a really high quality recording, you also have to deal with trying to get good audio. So this camera, obviously, the audio is not that great, so I can get great pictures if I want, and I can get great videos, but the sound issue is always something that is a problem, and this camera doesn't have an external mic output. But what I do have is this, which I use often when I'll make a video. I'll set it off to the side and record it just for my own personal recordings, because I don't usually save the videos. This is just a little funky little tripod that I found for it. But this is a Tascam DR05, and I bought this not just for doing voice notes, because it's a little bulky, but you can record live music. You can take it in. You can have the levels set and high and low cut off, so you can actually record in a loud club, record a live band, and it sounds actually good. I bought this for a variety of different uses. But when I was at Goodwill the other day, and I find these often, I went to Goodwill and there were 6. Somebody must have just dumped them all at once. There were 6 GPS units in the in the bin, and they were like $6 each. So I bought 3 of them. I couldn't resist, and I bought a Magellan, a TomTom, and 2 out of 3 of them work, and a Garmin. And so it's just amazing how cheap things have got there. I just used electronics at Goodwill, and I'm telling you, you might not find a really nice camera there, but you will find some older models that are pretty damn good, and sometimes you even find a newer one. When I went in the other day and found those GPSs, I also found this just sitting on the shelf. It was $6. It's an Olympus voice recorder. It's a WS500M, and I thought, oh well, it's probably just a little $30 recorder. I bought it for $6, came home, turned it on, looked it up on Amazon. It was $329. I could not believe it. I knew that was ridiculous, because I'm like, who buys a voice recorder for that much? Even this Tascam is only $120. I think I got it for like $90 on sale. So I continued to look this up in other places. Yeah, even a refurbished one, they're going for $150. I could not believe that. And I bought a few voice recorders back in the past, but I've never spent more than $100. So you can find these used for $100, but for the size of it, it's just, I don't know. I'm just glad I found it for $6 because it's super high quality. The sound is halfway decent, but I have a little, this is my wired microphone that I use for the Tascam and for this, and it's just a 2-channel microphone you can wear here, and I only do it when I'm either walking and talking or when I'm trying to dictate or narrate. But this thing also has an option for music or voice, and it just takes a standard AA battery, AAA, super lightweight, carry it anywhere. The reason I'm pointing this out is because there's so many people like me out there who have ideas in your head and you want to take notes. And I'm telling you, I know that all cell phones these days have a voice recorder, but sometimes just having a quality voice recorder, just like having a good camera, it inspires you more to want to take notes and to make notes. And transferring them is really easy. You know, this one actually just has like a built-in USB, so you just, but still can't believe that it cost that much, but I'm just glad I got a deal on it. And so yeah, I'm going to use those for narrating some of my documentaries I hope to make in the future. You know, I really want to turn my desire for making videos into something great, but I don't know how to proceed. I'll figure that out someday. For the time being, I just love... I made a video the other day where I shared all my old vintage cameras. I've got an old high 8, or digital 8, and then an old mini DV, Sony Handycam. So I've got 2 of those. Then I got one I just bought, which is it's one of the earliest digital cameras it was from 1999, but it took floppy disks, actual 3.5-inch floppy disks, and you could fit like 13, I think, pictures per disc. It's a big bulky camera. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I showed it in a previous video, but maybe I'll do one in the future for my technological stuff, and I always buy it secondhand and used, usually. Anyway, yeah, those are my recording things. Take care, everybody. I'll talk to you.